It is alarming how many people never ask for a raise. They might feel awkward about initiating the conversation, or even worse, they may just rely on their employer to notice their good work and offer them a hike, a strategy that can leave people earning far less than what they could be receiving if only they would speak up. To help you out, here are a few key points to keep in mind when asking for a raise. Number 1. Know that it's normal to ask. Believe me when I tell you that asking for a raise is a very normal part of a job. You might be nervous or overwhelmed about it, but you should know that everyone around you is doing that. Your boss deals with such requests much regularly than what you might think. When you ask for a raise, your boss isn't going to think what an outrageous request, or that you're in it just for the money, unless your work is just abysmal. You asking for a raise is not going to have any negative impact on your relationship with your employer. Your boss isn't going to fire you for asking what you want. Maybe he will if you point a gun at them during this conversation. Don't do that. Go ahead and muster up the courage to speak up. Number 2. Do your research and be prepared. This is the most important point to focus on. You need to be as prepared as you can be with solid facts and figures about yourself, your company, and in general, the market. This trio makes a sweet cocktail to put you in line for that hike you deserve. It includes learning about your company's performance and growth since the last time you got a hike. Do your homework and see what other employers are paying for talent like yourself. And don't forget to cherry-pick crucial tasks that you performed since your last review that hugely benefited the company or your team. If you have been doing excellent work or have taken on additional responsibilities, be sure to mention specific examples. It is important for you to be convinced of your reasons for a raise before you present them to your boss. Number 3. Have that conversation. Once you have your bullet points ready, it's time to face your boss, in a good way of course. You should pick a good time to have the conversation, preferably when things are going well for you and your boss is happy with your recent work, and definitely not when the company is struggling or your boss is dealing with personal issues. A reasonable way would be to ask them that you want to have a talk about your salary and what would be a good time to do that. During the meeting, you don't need to be super detailed with a PowerPoint presentation. Instead, you should just highlight on key points from your research, like competitive salaries, additional responsibilities, or that time when you closed the deal with a big client. If required, only then share compelling data from your research. Otherwise, try to keep it short and strong. And if you have a specific figure in mind, it's fine to mention that too. If your boss doesn't give you a firm yes, make sure to politely ask for a timeline. And know that it is normal for managers to not say yes on the spot. And if the answer is no, don't leave this opportunity to ask what extra do they think would take you to earn a raise in the near future. A good manager should be able to provide reasonably good points that you can improve on. After that, you can assess if you're willing to follow the path your boss laid out for you, or if it is time to jump ship. That's it guys, I hope you found this useful, and if you would like a more detailed version about asking for a raise, let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe for more such content. Cheers!